All right, Mr. Seward here, and we have our part file created. Now we need to make a dimensioned drawing of this part file. So first thing I need to do is go up to the menu bar at the top here, and I've got a piece of paper. It looks like laying down on its side with a tab folded on a corner. I'm going to click on that, and then this brings up this create new file box. And in here is the start point title block .idw. I want to use that, so I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to say create. This will take a second. It's going to come up with this information here, and I'm going to type this in, and it's always going to be in capital letters. So I'm going to put in my name, and then the course number or the course we're in is going to be DDP for this one. Scale, this is just a guess right now. We might have to change this, but we're going to put in 1:1 for scale of 1 to 1, and revision number 1 because this is the first time we're handing this in. Then we're going to say OK. And then when this message comes up, we'll just say OK again. Now I need to put in the view of this part right here. That's what I need to put in, this front view and this isometric. Oh, it's a scale of 1 to 2, so we're going to have to change that, but that's all right. So I'll go back to the Inventor program, and I'm going to use the base tool. And because I already have it open down here, I don't have to go searching for it. I'm just going to go to scale, and I'm going to change the scale to 1 to 2. And I'll say, OK. Well, I can do that, but instead I want to go up here and put that view up there. Now I can say OK. Now I'll be able to move these around a little bit, get this so that it's on the inside of the block, and I'm going to have to do some dimensioning next. Now, these dimensions are what are called baseline dimensions. It comes from the left baseline to the right and from the bottom baseline up. So Alt-Tab, I'll go back to Inventor. So I'm going to click on the word annotate, and then right here is baseline. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on this first line. I'm going to click on the next point, and this point down here, and this one here, and this one here, and this one here. And then I'm going to right click and say continue. And when I'm going to move these up until they all turn dotted, and then I'll select that. Baseline tool is on again. I'm going to click on the bottom line. I'm going to pick on this first corner, this next corner, and then this last corner. Right click, create, right click, create. It didn't work, so we'll just redo it. Baseline, go from the bottom line here to this corner, and to this corner, and to this corner. Right click, continue, and I bring it out until the lines go dashed, and I click. Now let's see, what else do I need on this drawing? I need a note thickness, or a note that says the thickness is 5.5 inches. So I'll use the text tool. Oh, you know what I forgot to do was hit save there. Sorry about that. Baseline. Continue. Left click, right click, create. There we go. You got to hit that create, or else it does what it just did to me. Okay, now next up is to put in that note. So I'm going to click on the little text box there and left click, and I'm going to type in here the note, colon, enter, thickness. Zero 0.5 and then inches. And I'll say okay. Let's see what's left to do on this thing here. Scale 1 to 2, scale 1 to 2. Oh, well, that should be pretty good, I think. Okay. So once you have this done, you're going to save, of course. So I'm going to go to save, and I'm going to make sure I got it in the folder that I want it in. I'm going to hit save, and now I'm going to get ready to put in number 2. And the way you go about doing that is you go to place views, and over here on the right hand side is new sheet. This is called adding a sheet set. I got to put in my name again. Course is DDP. Scale, well, we'll try 1 to 2 with this next one. We'll see how that goes. Revision number 1, and I'll say okay. Now, the reason we do this sheet set thing, okay, with new sheet, is because right now, sheet number 2 here, which is where I would insert practice part number 2, if it was done, that's going to go, that would go right on here. And then I can go up to sheet number 1 and click on that, and now that's white, so that's the one that's active. And then sheet number 2, and I would have a sheet number 3 and a sheet number 4. So everything has to be on a sheet set for this assignment that you're going to turn in.